Hey Yankees fans, welcome to Yankees Rumors and News, your go-to spot for the latest buzz and updates about our team. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a scoop. The Bronx is buzzing like never before, and every corner of Yankee Stadium seems to hum with anticipation, as whispers about a blockbuster trade have finally reached fever pitch. Sources close to the organization hint that the Yankees are setting their sights on Paul Skenes, a prospect whose name has been circulating in trade rumors for months, often in hushed tones but with mounting excitement. What makes this potential acquisition so intriguing is not just Skenes' raw talent, which scouts describe as elite, but the timing. The way it seems almost orchestrated to reshape the Yankees' trajectory this season. Fans, naturally, have taken to social media, creating threads and videos speculating on the impact a player of his caliber could have. Analysts, meanwhile, are scrambling to dissect every angle, from pitching rotations to lineups, trying to anticipate how Skenes' presence could change managerial decisions and strategy. The trade itself, if it goes through as rumored, could mark one of the boldest moves in recent franchise history, signaling to the league that the Yankees are willing to swing for the fences, not merely in the literal sense but in terms of ambition, signaling a hunger for dominance that extends beyond the usual off-season chatter and into the very heart of competitive baseball. There's a palpable tension in the air, a mix of hope and curiosity, as everyone wonders whether this gamble will pay off in a way that reshapes the season entirely. The speculation surrounding Paul Skenes' potential arrival has taken on almost mythic proportions, with conversations among fans stretching from casual observers to die-hard followers, who dissect every tweet, report, and insider tip. Sources claim that Skenes' pitching arsenal, which includes a fastball that seems to defy expectations and a curveball that drops with surgical precision, is precisely what the Yankees have been missing in their rotation. Imaginations run wild as supporters envision him taking the mound in pinstripes, facing rival lineups with a swagger and composure that could redefine the team's identity. Rumors suggest that internal discussions have been ongoing for weeks, with front office executives weighing the long-term implications and the immediate benefits, balancing the risk against the potential for transformative performance. Analysts are debating how the trade might affect other roster decisions, whether the Yankees might shift prospects or veteran players to make space for Skenes, and how this move could influence the competitive landscape across the league. Some skeptics caution that hype can be dangerous, that expectations might spiral beyond what even a player of Skenes' caliber can deliver. Yet, for the moment, the prevailing sentiment is one of cautious optimism, a feeling that the Yankees are finally stepping into a daring new era, where ambition and audacity converge in a single, high-stakes gamble that could define not just the season, but the franchise's trajectory for years to come. Adding fuel to the fire is the timing of these whispers, which seem to coincide with a broader strategy emerging from the Yankees front office, one that suggests a willingness to take bold, sometimes unprecedented risks in pursuit of glory. Insiders hint that negotiations have been delicate, requiring finesse and secrecy, as multiple teams reportedly expressed interest in Skenes, making the Yankees' potential acquisition all the more remarkable if it materializes. The drama unfolds as fans, analysts, and rival organizations speculate on what the official announcement could entail, imagining the celebratory scenes, press conferences, and the inevitable highlight reels that will dominate sports media. Rumors suggest that beyond the immediate excitement, the Yankees see Skenes as a long-term investment, someone whose development could anchor the pitching rotation for years, potentially altering draft strategies, minor league promotions, and even trade negotiations for future seasons. Meanwhile, the fanbase is already crafting narratives in their minds, picturing crucial playoff matchups where Skenes' presence might tilt outcomes in New York's favor, elevating games into legendary encounters. There's an underlying question, however, that lingers despite the enthusiasm. Can a single trade, no matter how monumental, truly reshape a season on its own? Or is this just the beginning of a series of strategic moves, designed to send shockwaves through the league? Every whisper, every insider tip seems to reinforce the notion that this isn't merely about talent, it's about signaling intent, announcing to rivals and supporters alike that the Yankees are poised to redefine the expectations of what a modern franchise can accomplish. Beyond the statistical analyses and the scouting reports, what captures attention most vividly is the human element. How a player like Paul Skenes, suddenly linked with one of baseball's most iconic franchises, might adapt to the weight of expectation and the spotlight that comes with pinstripes. Observers speculate about the clubhouse dynamics, how veteran leaders might mentor him, how managerial decisions could pivot around his integration, and whether his presence could spark a wave of energy that elevates teammates' performance. Social media discussions overflow with projected scenarios, from thrilling pitching duels against division rivals to subtle shifts in strategy that could catch opponents off guard. Some sources hint at behind-the-scenes deliberations, where coaches and executives assess how to maximize Skenes' impact without disrupting the chemistry that already exists within the team. The speculation alone is enough to keep conversation buzzing endlessly, as every angle seems to promise both intrigue and drama. Imagining Skenes standing on the mound, eyes focused, with the crowd roaring behind him, feeds into a narrative of transformation, one where a single acquisition could ripple through the season, altering outcomes, momentum, and even fan expectations. It is precisely this blend of potential, talent, and narrative drama that has made the rumors surrounding Skenes a lightning rod for excitement, capturing the imagination of anyone who follows the Yankees, and turning casual interest into a near obsession with what could be in a season that suddenly feels electrifyingly uncertain yet tantalizingly full of promise. As the chatter grows louder, so do the comparisons, with analysts and fans alike drawing parallels between this potential move and past trades that have altered the course of baseball history. Skenes' skill set, his projected trajectory, and the timing of this rumored trade invite speculation about whether he could emerge as a franchise-defining talent, someone capable of anchoring a rotation, inspiring teammates, and drawing fans into an era of renewed excitement. There's talk of how his arrival might influence ticket sales, media coverage, and even marketing campaigns, as the Yankees capitalize on the buzz to amplify their presence not just on the field but across every platform imaginable. Meanwhile, skeptics remind everyone that baseball is inherently unpredictable, that injuries, slumps, and unforeseen challenges can derail even the most meticulously planned acquisitions. Yet, the allure of what might unfold is irresistible, fueling debates, podcasts, and viral content as fans imagine Skenes' debut, each pitch, each strikeout, each defining moment that could alter the season's narrative. The speculation is part dream, part analysis, part storytelling, and it coalesces into an electrifying atmosphere around the team, where rumors carry the weight of potential reality, and every whisper of confirmation or denial sends waves through the community of supporters who live and breathe Yankees baseball with a passion that borders on obsession. Even as speculation reaches its peak, questions remain. How exactly will the Yankees integrate Skenes? What does this mean for existing rotation members, for prospects waiting in the wings, and for the strategy of upcoming games? Sources suggest that internal planning is exhaustive, that every scenario is being considered, from day-to-day pitching schedules to postseason implications, and that front office discussions are far from over. There's a sense that this is not merely a trade but a potential cultural shift, a move designed to send a message both internally and externally about ambition, vision, and commitment to excellence. Fans are left to imagine the possible ripple effects, from on-field synergy to locker room chemistry, all while analysts weigh probability and potential outcomes with the fervor of those witnessing history in the making. The rumors themselves have become a form of storytelling, a narrative that blends anticipation with strategy, excitement with calculation, and speculation with the hope that this single bold move might reshape an entire season, leaving a mark that extends beyond wins and losses into the very identity of the team, the city, and the league itself. The buzz around Paul Skenes does not stop at the field, as speculation extends into the strategic layers of the Yankees front office, where insiders suggest that this potential acquisition is only the first in a series of moves aimed at redefining the team's competitive identity. Rumors indicate that executives are evaluating roster flexibility, potential trades, and long-term contract implications, considering not just the immediate impact, but the broader trajectory of the franchise for years to come. Fans and analysts alike imagine scenarios in which Skenes' presence could dictate game plans, influence bullpen management, and alter lineups, creating a domino effect that could reshape the dynamics of each series the Yankees play. The intrigue intensifies when considering the psychological dimension, the morale boost a high-profile trade can generate, the message it sends to opponents, and the ripple effect on the culture within the clubhouse. Even casual observers have taken to forums and comment sections to theorize how Skenes might integrate with veteran pitchers, whether his style complements existing rotations, and whether the Yankees' managerial staff will adapt strategies to maximize his impact. The speculation alone has elevated the narrative of the season, turning routine discussions into feverish debates and transforming the anticipation of fans into something almost palpable, a collective holding of breath as everyone imagines the possibilities this move could unlock. If you're enjoying the updates, drop a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this rumor. One of the most tantalizing aspects of the rumors surrounding Skenes is the potential transformation of the pitching rotation, which insiders describe as a delicate balance between consistency and raw talent, now possibly infused with unprecedented upside. Analysts suggest that integrating a player of his caliber could create opportunities for innovative matchups, strategic bullpen usage, and calculated rest periods for other key pitchers, all designed to optimize performance over the long haul. The discussion is further fueled by projections of Skenes' strikeout potential, his ability to suppress opposing batters' averages, and the ways his repertoire could keep hitters guessing, adding a layer of unpredictability to the Yankees' approach. Fans have taken these hypothetical scenarios and run with them, crafting digital simulations, mock lineups, and predictive debates that spread across social media platforms, podcasts, and sports networks, each iteration adding depth to the rumor. Some speculate that the trade could also signal a shift in the Yankees' philosophy, emphasizing calculated aggression and a willingness to invest in high-upside talent at critical moments. This has created an atmosphere where anticipation blends with strategic analysis, where the potential arrival of one player is discussed not in isolation, but as a pivot point, capable of redefining the season story, energizing supporters, and challenging rival teams to rethink their own approaches to the league. Rumors also suggest that beyond the immediate tactical benefits, Skenes' potential signing could have wider implications on the minor league system, as the Yankees might adjust developmental priorities to complement the new acquisition. Speculation abounds that prospects waiting in the wings could either benefit from mentorship or face delays in their ascent, depending on how the rotation reshapes under Skenes' influence. The conversation extends to contract negotiations, potential future trades, and even how scouting departments evaluate talent moving forward, as one bold move can shift the strategic landscape for years. Meanwhile, fans continue to create narratives around the emotional and symbolic weight of the trade, envisioning Skenes as a beacon of hope, a player who could carry the energy of the team through pivotal moments, and someone whose presence might redefine the identity of the Yankees in ways that extend far beyond the statistical box score. Analysts caution that expectations must be tempered, that baseball is unpredictable, but the allure of possibility is impossible to ignore, creating a cycle of speculation and excitement that reinforces the sense that the Yankees are on the cusp of something potentially transformative. Every insider tip, every rumor, every imagined scenario feeds into a collective story that fans are eager to see play out in real time. The conversation surrounding Skenes has even sparked broader debate about the culture of modern baseball trades, the balance between risk and reward, and the role of high-profile acquisitions in shaping a team's public narrative. Sources hint that rival teams are watching closely, weighing their own strategies, and perhaps feeling pressure to respond in kind, which could set off a chain reaction of moves throughout the league. Speculators envision Skenes' impact not just in the regular season, but in critical playoff scenarios, imagining a pitcher whose presence could alter the mental game, shift momentum, and create matchups that challenge even the most seasoned hitters. Social media posts, highlight reels, and fan content have become platforms for theorizing, blending statistical analysis with pure imagination, creating a culture where rumor and expectation intertwine. Some skeptics remain cautious, noting the pressures that come with such a high-profile transition, the need to adjust to a new environment, and the unpredictability inherent in sports. Yet, the prevailing sentiment remains one of anticipation, a collective curiosity about how one player, if the trade comes to fruition, could become a linchpin in a complex system, influencing not only results but the very ethos of a franchise that has long thrived on audacity and spectacle. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with every Yankees rumor and news. See you in the next video.